Donnie, can I have the last word because the question came my way?
Go ahead. Yes.
So you don't have to rely on me or my words or take my words for any importance, but you have to pay heed to the prophet Jeremiah. Jeremiah says the scribes have written down lies with their lying pen. Don't take my words. I'm not a prophet, but Jeremiah sure was. And if you go against him, guess what? Eternal condemnation. It's Jeremiah who points out the scribes have corrupted the scriptures with the lying pen, not me.
Now, Donnie, because he introduced an argument, which you should introduce a debate, I got to destroy his lie again. Can I do that?
Sure.
To see what he did? A dirty Muslim tactic. He brings up a new argument, Jeremiah 8. I've done sessions and articles on it, but let me expose this fraud. Jeremiah 8:8, when he says, how can you say we have the law of the Lord when the lying pens of the scribes falsified? What does that mean? Does it mean they corrupted the text? Or did they falsify it by their written commentary? For the sake of argument, I'm going to concede they corrupted text. But if this man wasn't dishonest, he would realize that the same God who told Jeremiah that is able to have Jeremiah to then write down the uncorrupt words of the original Torah. And now, how do I know he would do that? Because if you go to Jeremiah 36, you'll see that in Jeremiah 36, when the king took Jeremiah's scroll and cut it and threw it in the fire, God told Jeremiah, take up another scroll, add all the words in the original scroll, and also add these words. So our God is not like his God. If someone corrupts the Torah, our God is able to then restore it through the hands of a prophet. So that's the second point. Thirdly, even if you're right, some of the scribes corrupted the Torah, they would have corrupted their copies, but not all copies. Because in Daniel chapter 9, if you read verses 11 and 13, Daniel in Babylon at the time, and the very Daniel you like, but you only pick on him and quote him selectively. Go read Daniel 9, 1 to 3, 11 and 13. He has the books, one of which is the law of Moses, because he mentions the curses in the law of Moses. How would he know the curses in the law of Moses? And how would he know what the law of Moses is if he didn't have a copy? But then it gets worse for you. Then Jesus comes and he confirms the law at his time as the very revelations that God gave. And your Quran agrees that's what he did. And your prophet confirmed the Torah of his time, which is the same Torah I have today. Not only did you butcher Jeremiah, you just butchered your Quran because you just said your God either deceived Jesus or doesn't know what he's talking about. So much for Jeremiah, who buries your religion. Don't ever misquote scripture in front of me again.